Good morning and welcome to my channel. Today I want to do the 10 things I have learned on YouTube. I was tagged by Caryl at Crinkled Path, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is hosted by the Rose Life, but I'll put all that information in the description. I do have a list of people that I'm going to tag. Some will probably join in, some not, but I'm going to tag anyways. I typed up my list because I had went over it and taken some things out. So number one, how to die cut using the Big Shot machine. YouTube was huge for me for that. There was a lot of do's and don'ts, things I learned, people I watched, and there's too many to list to give credit to. So if you're not sure how to do die cutting and using the Big Shot machine or other machines, just do a search on YouTube and tons of videos come up. You can even search a particular die cut as well, and maybe somebody has shared that. Number two, that was number one. Number two, how to proper stamp and heat emboss using the stamping platform. One of the first things I got before I got my Big Shot machine was the stamping platform from my daughter Heather. She sent me that, so I love it because it gives you a perfect stamp off, and if not, the stamp is still in the spot and you can touch it up or go over it again, and it's an awesome invention. So that's number two. And then using the heat emboss, I just did a search in YouTube and a lot of videos came up, and I started watching the card creators. They're very good with stamping and heat embossing, and that's using the embossing powder. So a lot of videos out there, a lot of do's and don'ts and little tricks that you can do. Number three, I learned about different types of glues and how to use them. There are so many different glues out there, and glue that for particular items, like my favorite for paper is the Scotch permanent glue stick now, is what it's called. It also works really well on fabric. And then I use the Fabri-Tac, the art glitter glue. I want to try the Barely Art glue, so that's a good thing. And then number four, and these aren't in any order, number four, I learned that sewing on paper was fun. I have been sewing pretty much, not all of my life, but at a very young age, and got into maybe before I was a teenager, sewing clothes and stuff like that. So yeah, when I saw people sewing on paper, and I had sewn on paper for like piecing for quilts and stuff like that, but not to the extent for journals and whatnot. So it's a lot of fun, and I kind of got away from the sewing because I was doing custom orders for an array of projects, but the fabric was expensive, the labor was intense, and people just didn't appreciate that. So you know, I just got away from it. So yeah. All right, number five. I have learned that this is a wonderful crafting community. I have become online friends with so many amazing and caring people. And I will say that in the, let's see, was it, it's cold here. Let's see, when we came back, June, July, August, 3 to 4 months, I believe. My husband was real sick, and I had so many people praying for him, and they never did find out what was wrong with him. They still want to do a bone marrow test, but that is, yeah, that's crazy. So we're not going to do that. He's back, almost back to normal, and we're going to go to Florida and enjoy our winter, because that's what we intended to do when he retired. So, but he got sick right after he retired. So thank you to everyone that reached out and said a prayer for my hubby. Yeah, I'm a firm believer in the power of prayer, and it really worked. Okay, moving on. Number 6. I have learned, for me personally, I never have a fire or candle in your craft room. And this is just me, because I drop things a lot with my hands. I have fibromyalgia, I have osteoporosis, I have rheumatoid arthritis, and I have this thing where I think my hand can hold it and it doesn't, and I throw it. So that would be scary for me. I've seen quite a few fires in craft rooms, and it really is scary. So I won't be doing that. I do have the wax seal stuff, but I saw Lori with Positive Thanks Living. She had this little electric plug-in melting pot, and you put your stuff on it, so I might look for that. But yeah, I won't be doing any candles or anything like that in my room. That would just be too scary and devastating if there was an accident. All right, number 7, how to find supplies and use them in your projects. So many people share hauls and where they found this and that, and when I first started working with paper, and I still haven't figured out where I'm going with the paper, but I enjoy working with it. I enjoy die cutting, I enjoy stamping, but people share like, oh, I found this here or there where you can go and look and stuff like that. So that's a lot of fun and very helpful. Number 8, how to create videos and upload them. Oh my goodness, I am not tech savvy. I depend on my my children for all the tech stuff. It's just horrible. My husband and I, every time we have a problem with something, we run and have to get help. So that's a huge accomplishment for me, to be able to do videos and upload them and figure all that out. My son helped me with my setup here. This that I'm working on here is a kitchen table. It's a full-on kitchen table. It's huge, and it's solid wood. And then he has a like industrial stand above me that holds a camera that's hooked up to a computer that's desktop. So, and there's a light. So he set that all up for me, so I don't have to upload. I do my video straight on here, and then I pull it from my from my desktop right to YouTube. So it's very easy. He showed me how to do all of that. So yeah. So that was huge. And I started videos just mainly to share what I'm working on. I don't really have a path, an agenda. I'm not going anywhere with it. I'm just having fun and sharing what I'm working on. And hopefully someone else out there will watch my video and say, oh, that's cool, or yeah, I didn't think to do it that way, or, you know, or it's helpful. And that's mainly why I started my channel. I try to keep it simple and free from outside world goings on, because when I'm crafting, I'm just enjoying the day. All right, number 9. This is a hard one. I realized that I squirrel and get too many ideas, then I have a lot of unfinished projects. That is something I need to work on. I want to try everything, and I watch a lot of videos. I support a lot of creators out there, and I just find myself just doing everything and trying to do everything, and then I have like all these unfinished projects. So when I get back from Florida, that's something I need to work on. Try to finish up some things and not jump into every little thing. I do love the challenges and the collaborations. Those are really fun. They take me out of my comfort zone, but sometimes I can get bogged down with those and I want to try them all. But I think I will tone it down and just do a few. That's number 9. Number 10. Kind of the same. There are a lot of collaborations and challenges. I can't do them all, and it's okay to say no sometimes. Okay to take time out, and always life, family first. That was a hard one when I first started, because I felt like I had to do a video every day. And I commend the artists and creators out there that do a video every day. I mean, Gayle, she has a video up every morning, and you know, it's a lot of work. So hands off to her and the people that do that, because it does take time to set up, do the video, upload it, and I don't do like you know, fixing the video and stuff like that, editing. I'm not going to do any of that. What you see is what you get. But yeah, so that's that. And it's okay if you've got stuff going on in your family. Family always comes first. I had a little adjustment when my husband retired and home all day. So, and he's a diabetic. He has to eat on cue, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and there's always something. So, you know, I try to keep his blood sugar to the norm. So, yeah. All right, I have a couple things, important things that I wanted to mention. Important that I noticed things going on in the crafting world. We are all using the same supplies. Everyone has their own take and style on it. I have been scolded before where someone has saw this or used an envelope to do this or that. Envelopes are envelopes. Use it and put your own creativity on it. It's okay for another person to use an envelope or a paper clip or whatever. But I have learned to always research if you have a project, if it has been done, and give credit to the artist. And it's important to tag the artist that inspired you. So I have been trying to do that, because I'm sure I've seen something and mentioned it, and I've tried not to do that anymore because it just, everybody just goes crazy. And don't forget the creator or artist that got us started. Now in 2016, I started looking online for crafting videos other than like sewing and stuff like that, because I just didn't want to work with fabric anymore. I was kind of like, I wasn't getting paid for my time, so I came across Gayle Gustinelli, Diane Hubert, Pretty Pink Cottage, and Irene, Crafty Irina. And I watched them like every day, and I was like, wow, this is kind of cool. They're making journals and this looks like fun. So that's where I started. And I know there's a lot of new creators out there. There's a lot of new videos. There's a lot of people getting going. But I want to always go back to the people where I first started watching. Gayle, I watch her every day. Diane Hubert. And Crafty Irina is not doing videos anymore, but she is on Instagram, and you can check out what she's up to these days. And she is an amazing creator, as well as Diane Hubert and Gayle. So you will always find something good to watch. So I just wanted to mention that. And that was like 2016 when I started watching YouTube videos. Yeah, I already said this one. Always research a project. Like if you have this envelope pocket or something, just type it in on YouTube and all the videos will come up and you'll be able to see. And it'll be shocking that when you see a project that you might want to do, it was done like 6 years ago. It's already been done. But it's okay if you do it and put your take on it. But try to give credit where credit is due. And the other important thing is to share Happy Mail. I know a lot of people can't share Happy Mail because they don't do videos or this or that or whatever. They might have their own reason why they don't want to share Happy Mail, which is okay. But just note there is so much work and love that goes into every step, and it should be celebrated. So there we go. So that's my 10 things. And then these are in alphabetical order. These are creators I am tagging to do 10 things I have learned on YouTube. And here we go. Jolene, a jewel design. Rhonda, a little bit French. Mary, a passion for paper shop. Anne, Curious Moon Design. Angela, Dogwood Paper Arts. Caryl at Free Spirit Arts. Jeanne, and I'm sorry, Jeanne, is it Jeannie or Jeanne? And I have a disability. If I don't hear it, it's hard for me to say it. I am dyslexia, so you will not see me writing on camera or anything like that. So, and that's why I take a lot of notes and write everything down. Okay, sorry. Jeanne, Geanne, Inky Owl Studio. Joanie's Journals. Laura, Laughing Dogs Book Nook. Lori, Positive Thanks Living. Ruth Burr. Rachel, Spunky Misfit Girl. Tammy Van Antwerp. Cheryl, The Journal Cottage. So I will put all of these YouTube creators in my description, and that's my 10 things. So thank you, Caryl with Crinkled Path, for tagging me, and the Rose Life for hosting. Sorry it took so long. I know it's been probably over a couple weeks, but I've been helping my daughter. My oldest daughter is moving down the road here, not even 5 minutes away, and we're trying to get ceilings painted and hopefully walls painted this weekend, and I think they're ordering cabinets this week. So it was pretty much a foreclosure and they gutted the place. So yeah, they're pretty excited. So I've been helping out with that so Mama can go to Florida and get warm. All right, there's my 10 things. Thank you so much, everyone, for who watches my channel, for the support and commenting, positive comments. It's great, and I thank you. And I will try to keep up with my YouTube when I go to Florida, but I don't know. I really want to enjoy the day. So thank you. Take care. Bye.